Hello, we are Group 5 and we are going to demonstrate a widely known experiment in the field of engineering, particularly in geotechnical engineering. It is the compaction test. Compaction is the process of increasing the density of a soil mass by driving out air. It is important in most construction processes and structures such as foundations and roadways because it increases the strength and load-bearing capacity of a soil mass. The objective of this experiment is to determine the relationship between the moisture content and the dry density of a soil for a specified compactive effort. The compactive effort is the amount of mechanical energy that is applied to the soil mass. The type of compaction test that will be employed in the experiment is the standard Proctor test. The apparatus used for this experiment are the following. The specimen for the experiment is 5 kilograms of soil passing through number 4 sieve, a 5.5 pound compaction rammer. This will be used to compact the soil mass by dropping the rammer at a distance of 12 inches from the top layer of the soil. A 4 or 6 inch diameter mold and its collar. This will contain the soil to be compacted. Mixing pans. These are used to contain huge amounts of soil and water for mixing. Trowel or shovel. It is used to assist in mixing the soil after water is added. Oil. The oil will be applied in the mold and collar so that the soil will not stick to them. Mechanical extruder. This consists of a hydraulic jack that will use to remove the compacted soil from the mold. Graduated cylinder. This is used to measure the amount of water to be added to the soil mass. Moisture cans. These are used to contain soil samples for oven drying. Oven. It is used to dry the soil. And weighing balance. This is used to determine the weights of the apparatus and the specimen for the needed data. Determine the weights of the compaction mold and the soil sample with the use of the balance. Determine also the weights of the rectangular pan and the moisture cans. Record the weights. Determine also the volume of the mold. Prepare the soil specimen and place it in a large mixing pan. Add a specified amount of water to the soil and mix them thoroughly. The soil and water mixture should be consistent. Assemble the compaction mold and apply oil on it. Place an approximate amount of wet soil in the mold such that the height of the soil layer will be approximately 1/3 of the height of the mold after compaction. Compact the first layer with 25 blows of the compaction rammer. The rammer should be dropped at the height of 12 inches from the top of the first layer. For best results, the layer should be evenly compacted. Add another layer of soil such that the height of the soil in the mold will be 2/3 of the height of the mold. Compact the second layer by applying 25 blows of the rammer, just like in the first soil layer. Attach the collar to the mold, fill this completely with soil and compact it in the same manner as the previous layers. After compaction, remove the collar from the mold. Remove excess soil from the mold so that the top of the soil mass will be flat. Determine the weight of the mold with the soil. Record the value. Remove the mold from its base. Place the mold with soil carefully on top of a circular plate that is placed on the hydraulic jack. This process is used to remove the compacted soil from the mold. Get some soil samples from the top, middle, and bottom part of the specimen and place them in moisture cans for oven drying. Repeat the process for as many trials as desired. Dispose the remaining soil properly. Clean the apparatus. Weigh the moisture cans containing the soil sample. After oven drying for 24 hours, determine the moisture content of the soil samples. For the experiment, our group performed 5 trials. From the data gathered, the graph for the moisture content and the dry unit weight was made. From the graph, the optimum moisture content was attained on the 4th trial. The moisture content was determined to be 14.706% for a dry density of 1.584 grams per cubic centimeter. To attain a more accurate value for the optimum moisture content and the maximum dry density, more trials should be performed. This will result to a smoother graph because the addition of water is done in small amounts. The experiment should also be performed in an area isolated from extreme temperature fluctuations.